All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and it's time for Famished Paladin Combo. Yeah, we're trying this again. We haven't tried this deck since Sorin was printed, so we're gonna hopefully Sorin will kind of pull us through it. Either way, if you do like the video, subscribe if you're new. If you want to see more of Dev's budget decks. If you want to check out the deck tech itself, go check out Dev. Information box up in the top right hand corner. We're going to go over the deck really quick, and then we're going to jump into some gameplay and see if we can just combo off on some people. Alright, so I guess first things first, let's talk about the combo, right? Alright, Famished Paladin is a 2 mana 3/3 that doesn't untap during your untap step. But if you gain life, you get to untap Famished Paladin. Sorcerer's Wand is a 1 mana 3 equip artifact that said equipment artifact that says this creature deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. If this creature was a wizard, it does 2 damage. We're not worried about the wizard part. What we're worried about is it deals 1 damage. So Famished Paladin, if it had lifelink, it would then deal damage to an opponent. You would gain life. It will untap. You'll be able to do it again and again and again, and just instantly, bam, combo. You win. So the idea is we use the new Sorin Vengeful Bloodlord, which, as long as it's our turn, creatures and planeswalkers we control have lifelink, which is pretty sweet. We can also uptick Sorin, +2 to deal 1 damage to target, creature or planeswalker. That's not really what I'm interested in. What I'm also interested in as a backup here is we can downtick Sorin -2, or downtick Sorin -2, and actually get a Famished Paladin back, which is pretty great. We've also got like Aid of the Fallen to get some combo pieces back. We can use Forerunner of the Legion to actually go get a combo piece. We've got Dusk Legion Zealot, which will allow us to draw cards. Board the Weatherlight, which will help us find either our Sorin or our Sorcerer's Wand. There's nothing else for it to really find. Militia Bugler is interesting. It's not going to help you find a combo piece because Famished Paladin's too big, but it will help you find some of the other things in the deck that are just worth playing. So you can go get a Forerunner, or a Dusk Legion Zealot, or a Seeker Squire, or maybe even a Ravenous Chupacabra. So we've got a lot of options there. A few Mortifies to just kind of clear things up. Doom Whisper to go over the top. I mean, Doom Whisper with lifelink sounds pretty decent. Dawn of Hope, because we are a Sorin deck, we will be gaining life. We can make some additional dudes. All of these things. Prison Realm, because it's cheap removal. This is a budget deck. Duress, same thing. Kaya's Ghost Form, budget again. Budget, like this would be where you would start shaving a few slots for some more expensive cards or something of that nature. Revival Revenge, card that I actually haven't played a whole lot, but I mean, doubling your life total, target opponent loses half their life rounded up. That's not horrible, but return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to your battlefield to be able to give us our combo pieces back, things like that. Pretty decent. So we've got some game here in the deck. So let's jump in and see if we can make this thing combo off. Alright, so we don't want the Ashok deck. Alright, here we go. Combo time. We can do this. We can do this. Stuffy Doll. I like it. I like Stuffy Doll. Just stick a pin in me. Isn't there an addendum spell that's 2 or 3 converted mana costs that grants lifelink until end of turn? Seems like they'd be good backup for Sorin. So I actually think that there does need to be at least like some backup for Sorin. But instead of having backup, there's just redundant ways to like get Sorin. Like you can get a Sorin back with Aid the Fallen, things like that. I'm going to keep this hand as we've got most of our pieces. Forerunner of the Legion technically gives us a Famished Paladin. So we have most of the pieces here. I'm just going to make use of my mana here and play out the Sorcerer's Wand. Quick, Kenny, use your Ninja Death Star. Right? Oh, the new Panharmonicon creature. Oh, that was good. We'll look at some spoilers, I guess, in our next video. I don't want to look at spoilers during the Devs deck. But we'll do that in our next stream, which is just going to be some arena grinding. So if you guys are looking forward to arena grinding, that's what we've got coming up later. Quick, Kenny. Alright, so not a lot going on. We'll just pass turn. Yeah, he could Thought Erasure me here and take away Forerunner of the Legion. No Thought Erasure? I mean, okay. Do we get a Paladin? Does he allow this? Does this happen? It happened. Does he have a way to mill me? Yes, we want to use the ability. We've got our next land drop. We would like... I could just go get Forerunner, then Forerunner, then Forerunner, and we just go on the beatdown plan. But I'm just going to grab the Famished Paladin. If we can play Famished Paladin next turn, maybe he goes to kill it, then we can top deck a Sorin, go from there. Revitalize, okay. I don't care how much life you gain. You played against Tier 1 Jank last night on Arena and stomped him. What? You shouldn't do that to Tier 1 Jank. He would do it to me, so maybe you should. Maybe you should. Alright. Wow, what do you know? We drew a Famished Paladin. I mean, okay, so if I would have played the Famished Paladin first, yeah, I would have got the +1/1 counter. Or the +1/1 until end of turn. But I was actually hoping he would use something, because I'm afraid that... Yeah, I'm afraid he's just going to counter this. If he does counter it, I think I just Aid the Fallen. Aid the Fallen and grab it back. Oh, looky. He didn't counter it. So now I feel sheepish for not playing it beforehand. I think I was still right to swing first. I mean, we give up 1 point of damage, but if the combo goes off, we're not worried about any points of damage. You didn't. Opponent. Can't believe you would invoke the Divine in your main board. Made you kill your own Ral? That's mean. Well, what do you got, opponent? Do you wipe the board? No? No board wipage? Don't you do it. Man, we gotta get a Mortify. What? He wants that? I mean... Oh, come on. Whiffies. Do I swing 3? Or I'm still just locked onto this? No, I guess not. I mean, we've got an opportunity to swing 3. When do we ever gain life, though, to get it back? Maybe it's safer if it's tapped. He won't worry as much about trying to kill it. Safer. Sealed Way's not a card, right? It's not a card. You did try to combo kill him on his turn, and he cast a Lazotep Plating. That's mean. He likes those type cards. Lazatap plating and a mass. Like he's been on that build for quite some time. Like he still likes the treasures and things, as far as I can tell from his deck building. But like he's more onto a mass and zombies and those type of things for his fun as of right now. Turns out Rao combo is much easier with 1,000-Year Storm down. Bet. I bet it is. But that makes it super easy. Oh my goodness. I mean, he's just drawing cards, playing lands. I've got nothing to go get. Like, there's nothing in the graveyard I can get. I guess, like, next turn we just pray that we can Doom Whisper. Does that work? Evolving Wilds, okay. I mean, I'm no longer going to assume I know anything in this deck. I see Mission Briefing, Evolving Wilds, Field of Ruin. I guess we just look for Sorin here. Don't have a counter spell, dude. What? What are you doing? Graveyard. Graveyard. Do it again. Graveyard. Graveyard. Looking for Sorin. Graveyard. Graveyard. How many more times can I do this? 7? Like, how low do we go? Really? Graveyard? Graveyard. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Top. Top. Alright. So he's got 3 cards left. We've got Sorin, Sorcerer's Wand, back up to get them back. Where do we combo off at? Like, so do we just next turn attempt to play the Sorcerer's Wand and equip? Or do I try to play the Sorin? I'm going for the Sorin here. Is this the counter spell? Is this counter spell? Devious cover up? Oh, that's devious, opponent. Devious. Alright, well, I mean, we'll play the Sorcerer's Wand. Next turn, we can aid the Fallen, get back Sorin. If we hit land off the top, we can play Sorin. We're not hitting land off the top because we have a Famished Paladin on top. Alright, final payment. Really? He's just so not worried about this Paladin. So next turn we go aid the Fallen, equip Sorin. What does Architect of Law do? He gains 2 life, draws a card. That's pretty good. I mean, Militia Bugler. Hold on. I want... Oh, he exiled Sorin. That exiled my Sorin. Oh my goodness. I thought Sorin was in the grave. That's not cool. Alright, another Famished Paladin. Still going to equip here. Just to make usage of the mana. Alright, so now I need to dig to another Sorin. I just really didn't see that Devious Cover-Up exiled. That's okay. That's okay. Ravnica only is starting this Thursday on MTGA. Decks can include cards from Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance, and War of the Spark. Well, that's pretty cool. Seems like an interesting event. Alright, Dobin. No. I mean, I guess it's fine, right? I'm actually just getting back a Militia Bugler. At this point, I just want more threats. So we go to get back a Militia Bugler and then whatever. Probably going to pass over like 2 Sorins right here. Syncopate. Unless we can pay 3, he says. Well, pooey. Sweet, man. If you can brew up something, I'll share that too, but your head's just full of M20 brews. You're struggling to brew older cards. Fair enough. Alright, so someone asked me earlier, did I see the new Sorin? And I did see it. I also seen the new dinosaurs. They look pretty good. There's a black dinosaur. There's a red dinosaur. The red dinosaur looks super playable. I mean, you can turn 2 the red dinosaur and turn 3 Ripjaw Raptor. Induced amnesia? I wonder who he's inducing. He's inducing himself to get 3 new cards. Okay, I mean, we still got a shot here. So they just printed a roast that targets blue or white creatures, planeswalkers that can't be countered. How much mana? 2? Like for roast? 5? Is it just like roast? Like it hits... There's a lot of restrictions on roast. Like, what are you talking about here, Rocker? Like, roast can't hit flying creatures, and it's 2 mana 5. I think I'm playing Ravenous Chupacabra for a threat here. I really need to pressure this thing at some point. I mean, is it like Rending Volley? Rending Volley would be good, but I mean, I'm guessing it's kind of like a Rending Volley that also hits planeswalkers, can't be countered. Really sounds like Rending Volley. Is it 5 damage though? Because that's pretty sweet. 2 mana sorcery speed like roast, or what? Getting rid of the Famished Paladin. Well, opponent. It's messed up. Turn 2 new red dino. Turn 3 play Raptor Hatchling, swing 10 with new red dino on turn 3. Oh, because the Raptor Hatchling enters the battlefield, you ping it. Then you make a new dude. Then you ping that. So that's +4. Is that right? Okay, red and 1 instant hits a creature or planeswalker for 5 if it's blue or white. Doesn't sound bad. Don't you counter it? Oh, don't you do it! whatever. Smack Dovin. Move on. Can't be countered. So it's somewhere between a roast and a rending volley. 5 though for 2 is pretty good. Instant speed. Yeah, I would. I'm game. That sounds good. You guys don't know what rending volley is? Let's see if we can pull that up. Yeah, rending volley is 1 mana, instant speed, can't be countered. Rending volley deals 4 damage to target blue or white or blue creature. So it's like 1 more mana on a rending volley, but you get 1 more damage, and it can deal damage to planeswalkers. He's gonna mission briefing me here. Wonder what he grabs. I could have equipped last turn. Like I don't really see a reason to equip on any of these dudes, but I could have. You remember that sideboard card? Oh, it was good. It was good. Like, because you could use it to shoot down Mantis Rider. Like, I think that's what I was using it for at the time, was to shoot down Mantis Riders, and you could kill Monastery Mentor. Monastery Mentor. I think that was it. Final payment. Alright, alright, alright. So now he gets some of his cards back. As an additional cost, he can pay 5 life or sacrifice a creature or enchantment. So he sacrificed Induced Amnesia. That seems like that works pretty good. You played it in your Jeskai Ascendancy sideboard. See, that seems good too. Sorin again? Nah. We're just fighting a losing battle versus Dovin. I mean, he knows what we are. He knows our combo. We know he's an Induced Amnesia Final Payment deck. I mean, I guess we just keep playing it, because if we ever just draw Sorin, it could just be over. No, our creature doesn't get haste, so it wouldn't be that over. This is why your deck could use lifelink besides Sorin. 8 sources of lifelink is way better. Yep. See, I'm also game for that. I agree. I agree. I mean, he's just getting card advantage right now off of this Dovin. Like, I can't outrun the Dovin. Oh, and just another Mortify. Just why not? Why not? Doesn't matter. It's just Mortify again. Yeah, we're gonna go to game 2. All right. Oh, yonder side. Okay, so I definitely want Duress. Probably gonna want these and these. Let's take out Seeker Squire, maybe? Like, I don't feel like Seeker Squire is doing a ton for us. Ravenous Chupacabra is not the greatest card here, unless, like, he brings some stuff in. I guess we can cut a Forerunner. Doom Whisperer will still be, like, that'll be a good card to help us out with. I want to say that I just cut some number of, like, Weatherlights, and maybe it's just cut the Militia Buglers. I need to cut down on 3 cards. Like, this is the deck you would want to have this for, right? Like, something that can remove your creatures and you want to get them back. I guess we just keep 8 of the Fallen, and then remove, like, 1 more Forerunner. Let's go with that. Scoop CD population, you bro. Right. It seems like we've got more cards to bring in than we really have to bring out in the matchup. So that kind of pooey. We've got all the things. except for like one of the things, but we've got a card that'll help us go find that thing. We just need land. I mean, this is survivable. We just need Sorin to survive. So we go turn 1 Sacred Foundry, turn 2 Famished Paladin, or turn 2 Board the Weatherlight, and just start digging and see if we can have some kind of like great turn where we get to do all the things. I don't know. You hate that it needs an aura or equipment. Well, doesn't that like make it almost better because there's other pretty sweet auras? Like there's other cards that you can use to fetch up auras and equipments. Like in another format anyway. At least not in standard, but whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's a historic card. We're going to look for a historic card. Okay, well, I mean, he's going to turn 1, enter tap. We'll turn 2, Famished Paladin. I guess we board the Weatherlight. I really want to duress here. I'm going to board the Weatherlight, though. We can always duress next turn. Alright, so we got a Sorcerer's Wand. That's not horrible. That is not horrible. Alright, so we have all of our parts, all of our pieces, all the things to make the thing do the thing. Legion's Landing. That's interesting. Like, how does he have enough mana to activate the Legion's Landing? Or how does he have enough creatures? Like, how is he planning to produce those? I don't know. Another Prison Realm. Well, we can't do much else, so I'm just going to duress and play this Sorcerer's Wand. Worried about here. Not so worried about Ixalan's Binding. Psychic Corrosion's not horrible because, like, putting our stuff in our graveyard may not be the like, worst thing in the world. Settle the Wreckage we can play around, so I'm not worried about Settle. Teo gives him Hexproof, though. Although we just shoot Teo, and so I'm not even worried about Teo. I'll take Ixalan's Binding. I think that's right because like we can get around everything else. So Teo would give him Hexproof, but we can shoot target player or planeswalker. And then we have a Mortify for the Ixalan's Binding. We need to hit land before he does. Is the big part here. I could Prison Realm it and just like look for more. I think I just Famished Paladin though. Yeah, we'll Famished Paladin. Go from there. Like so, maybe next turn we just equip and hope he's stuck on no land. Alright, well, it could get worse. Land off the top. Land off the top, and we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Just need those land drops. It's that simple. That's all we need. A couple land drops, and we've got this. Oh! Got there! Bam. Gotcha. I think. Maybe not. Alright, we're always going to yield to this. Boom. On you, opponent. On you. On you. We're infinite. It's over. Bam. Yay. 4 mana. Turn 4. That wasn't turn 4, was it? Did we back to back those lands? Maybe we did. Maybe. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. We did hit the land drops though. We hit the land drops. We got there before he did. Felt good. Feels good, man. Feels good. Thank you, Skylar. Yeah. Yeah, a little patting, right? So happy we comboed off. Let's do it again. How's the opponent's sideboard now? It's so satisfying when this combo works. It is. It is. It's satisfying when any combo works. Opponent. I'll just go to sleep. You wake me up when you're done sideboarding, man. It's not like there's anybody else trying to play Magic here. I think I'm still on the. We need at least one other. I want 6 cards that produce a minimum of 6 cards that produce lifelink. So I think that we need something else for the Famished Paladin, but I definitely think that Sorin is the better like backbone to that. So I mean, if we're gonna run 4 of any of those cards, I think it's Sorin. Plus, it fits on the curve really well. So, oh, opponent, you're just making me babble. I don't want to babble. Oh, yonder sides. Oh, yarn sides. You think Squire's Devotion is okay for more lifelink? I think that one's a good one. I mean, you also get the 1/1 for that, right? And doesn't it also have lifelink? So I mean, having a couple extra ways to gain some life's not bad either. So I mean, there's some other cards like Squire's Devotion is a good one though. 3 mana. So I mean, like, yeah, I mean that's fine, right? It's got to be fine. I mean, the problem with an enchantment, though, is you're putting it on a creature and then, you know, yeah. Yeah, the extra chump blocker's okay. Right, well, the extra chump blocker's okay, and you get to swing with your Famished Paladin at that point. Because, you know, he gets to untap. So, I mean, yeah, it seems okay. It seems like a bad hand. Like, we're going to have to do this, like, Militia Bugler beatdown hand, and that may actually be okay. I'm actually going to keep this. I think this is okay. Because I expect him to have, right, because Militia Bugler can force him to say, alright, you've got to kill my Bugler. I mean, late game we can equip to the Bugler, swing with the Bugler, and then tap Bugler at end of turn to get additional points of damage in. Seems okay. I mean, I don't know if I'm really going to want to do that or not, but it seems okay. Dusk Legion Zealot. Oh man, our curve's just filling out. I'll trade this for his lifelink vampire. Ooh. Right? Perfect. Wait, did we play that or Bugler? This has a better chance of getting us a land. Dovin's Acuity. I may actually just destroy that this turn. Another Sorcerer's Wand. Acuity can get out of hand, right? Like, we're not worried about the life game, but we are worried about the card draw. Because all he has to do is cast an instant during his main phase. And he's going to want to do that anyway. So I'm just getting rid of this now. This can get out of hand, and I don't want to. I don't want him to have that much of an advantage. No, there's no point in swinging here either. If he wants to swing, we can make the trade. If I don't hit a land next turn, I'm probably actually just going to play Dusk Legion Zealot. And just keep going for card advantage. Induced Amnesia. Alright, so he's going to get rid of 5 cards and get 5 more. Okay. I hope he hit no lands. I wish the worst for my opponent here. And I can't even get it. Attack, dude. Gain the life. You know you wanna. Alright, well, we hit a land, so I can Militia Bugler. Yeah, we'll go with this. Look, Bugler finds Bugler. 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 I can swing now? Yeah. If you want instant speed lifelink, let you go off on the opponent's turn for extra brags. Squire Devotion. Yeah, instant speed lifelink's a little hard to do though. I mean, how are we giving instant speed lifelink? Like, what card do we have for that? What do we have for lifelink? I guess we're looking for an instant, because I'm asking for instant speed lifelink. Blessings of Belzenlock. Instant speed. Target creature gets +2/+1 until end of turn. If it's legendary, it also gains lifelink. That doesn't work. So I'm gonna need a creature with an ability. Cleansing Nova. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Wow. Wow. That's a pretty good opponent. Good job. He got rid of his Induced Amnesia, and you know, now he's got 8 cards in hand. Wonder what he discards, because he's on the discard plan right here. Wait a minute, he's still got 60 cards in his deck? Ooh, what am I playing against? Esper Nightmare. Every Esper card I own that's worth playing. That's what we're playing against. Duress. Pull his best card here. What do you got? What do you have? What do you have that I don't like? So you can play pretty much everything. Mortifies. I don't want him to have. This gets like nothing back. Teo's. Devious Cover Up, maybe? Like, just take his counter spells? Seems alright. Let's go for some more card draw. Board the Weatherlight. Alright, well, that might find a Sorin. And we know the cards in his hand. Pull those up for you guys. Just leave them up there. Hey, he's blocking. How about that? Opponent. Did I not swing last turn? I might not have. So this turn, what do we do? Board the Weatherlight. Maybe Militia Bugler and board the Weatherlight? Okay. Let's go get a white source so we can do, you know, two. So we can do two things. I mean, I'm okay with him helping me thin my deck a little here. Kind of wish he'd play the Dovin. Although I don't want him to draw another card, but I mean, playing Dovin's not horrible because then we can Prison Realm, then he can Mortify to Ixalan's Binding. What? Don't you hit my Bugler. Oh, don't you do it. Sorcerer's Wand. At least he didn't hit the Bugler. Just saying. I'm going to go ahead and play Bugler. Bugler. We get a Forerunner? Alright. He played the Ixalan's Binding. Yay, we're getting in for damage. Sentinel's Mark, it's an enchantment with flash. It gives lifelink, but only on addendum, so instant speed lifelink doesn't work, but a 2 converted mana cost lifelink spell fits this deck well. I agree. That's one of the problems with Squire's Devotion is it's 3 converted mana. We need a good black instant speed that just gives lifelink. You know, +1/+0 in lifelink or something. Seems like it would be decent. Card that gives Death Touch lifelink. That 2 mana gives Death Touch lifelink. Seems like that would be a printable card. Maybe it's too good. I don't know. I would have to give it more thought, but it seems like they should have something, but maybe it would make combos like this just too good. Maybe they tested something like that and like combos were just too good without it. We're at 13 minutes. He's down to 5 minutes left. Mission briefing, and he's only got a Devious Cover-Up or a Cleansing Nova that he could cast. I guess he could cast the Cleansing Nova and destroy all creatures, right? Yeah, seems like a thing. And then we'll board the Weatherlight. Really? Nothing? We basically want to find Sorin here. Now we need to be able to resolve this Sorin. So he used a mission briefing. We haven't seen Mortify yet. We know he's still got Teo. Dovin, Architect of Law. We can get rid of a few things. Resolve! Please resolve! You can do it. No! No, you don't have a counter spell. It's not a Devious Cover-Up. Don't you... Opponent. Take 2. Oh no, you still refuse to take 2. There's the Mortify. Alright, well now we have answers for the Planeswalkers. So we Prison Realm. Whoa, that's a bunch of mana. He does have 3 cards in hand though. This will be 4. So he'll draw a card, then he's like, do I get rid of Dovin and Teo to resolve a Nizahal? and one other card, so we're looking at get rid of 3 cards for Nezahal to save Nezahal. Put that on the bottom because I don't really need it. Like, if I don't have a way to destroy. I mean, alright, so if we Forerunner here, we go get Forerunner. It's probably wrong. It's probably supposed to be Famished Paladin. I was thinking Forerunner into Famished Paladin. Oh, look what he has done with his Ixalan's binding. Oh no, he's actually just going to... He's just going to get rid of my Prison Realm, which means that I can no longer cast Prison Realm, which means we are in some trouble. Yep. Trouble. That's what this is. Famished Paladin, Dusk Legion Zealot. Let's take a Dusk Legion Zealot. We need to find a Mortify. Maybe I'm supposed to just play Sorin, start down ticking for Buglers. Like, we've got 1 Mortify left in the deck. If we can go get that, we can pop the Ixalan's binding. Alright, alright. What does this do? I mean, what else can we draw here? Boy, wouldn't that be sweet? We would just hit 1 more Dusk Legion Zealot. I mean, it's not like I can swing here. I mean, I guess maybe I could have swung and then... We are so far from... Although, we kind of got him clocked as well, though. I'm not 100% sure. He's got 1 minute and 51 to beat us. There's the Teo. So we know he's still... Well, he played the Dovin. So I actually don't know any cards left in his hand. Sorin! Resolve. Come on, dude. No. Aw, oh, Dovin's veto. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Yep, another defender. On you, opponent. Pass the turn. I don't know. We need to dig down to a bunch of stuff. There's a Famished Paladin. I was just about to set my stop. Doom Whisper. Does he have a settle the wreckage, probably? Like, is that a worry? Do I even need to... There's no point in attacking, is there? Dovin. See if he goes to settle. Settle the wreckage. I'll pay 2 life. Graveyard. Graveyard. Let's do it again. Graveyard. Graveyard. Can't go too low here. Graveyard. Pop? Okay. No. Here you go, opponent. So I can get back Sorin and a creature. You get back like Sorin and Militia Bugler, Sorin and Dusk Legion Zealot. I don't think it really matters because I don't think our opponent can kill us here. Like, he would have been able to kill us if I would have went down for life, because he could have just, you know, tapped all permanents target, you know, opponent controls, and I skip my next untap step. All right, so we're gonna return Dusk Legion Zealot and Sorin. Yeah, you draw a card. Sure, dude. You draw all the cards. You hold priority there, man. You're doing great. You're doing great. 14 seconds left, man. You're doing great. What's up, everyone? Did the combo work yet? It did. It did. Game 2. This is match 1. Game 2. We comboed off. And now we're basically just winning because our opponent... Like, we're still got 8 minutes on the clock and our opponent's dead. GG, opponent. GG. Good game. Good. Like, it was... He took a long time to make his plays. Alright. Back at it. Pop Culture Guru. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Just comboing off itself was pretty sweet. So. GG, opponent. GG. Right. Like, still casting things in the end. It's great. Okay. Like, he was a control deck of sorts. I mean, he had a lot of good answers and things, so I think the only way that we really could play that out was to just keep applying pressure there and then make him do his thing. In the end, he just took too long. We had just tons of blockers for Nizahal and things of that nature, so we could have kept going for quite some time, but he also had cards forever, so. Reliquary Tower, and he wasn't having to discard. Like, it was a Reliquary Tower deck. Tier 1 jank. Was that you? By the way, hi Brendan Hall. Welcome to the stream. For everyone else just joining in, if you are just joining in or watching on YouTube, we're playing Dev's Infinite Pally combo. The Famished Paladin with Sorin to give it lifelink and Sorcerer's Wand. So you equip a Sorcerer's Wand to a Famished Paladin. Famished Paladin has lifelink thanks to Sorin. You ping them, Paladin untaps, you ping them again. That's the deck. So we're just waiting on an opponent and going from there. One moment. What? Still no opponent? Come on. Looks like Val and Lincoln got back from the park. Well, all we can do is wait, right? I really want to just pull up spoilers. Hey, there we go. Bentansi. We won the dice roll. We'll go first. We have 2 lands. We have all the parts to our combo. We can pretend we're a... Not going to be much pretending when we play Sorcerer's Wand, though, right? I guess we just pretend we're a Vampires deck. I mean, we need as much card draw as possible here. And playing Forerunner cuts off a chance at getting a land off the top of our deck. Famished Paladin. I don't know, maybe if we do hit a land, we Forerunner for another Dusk Legion Zealot. That doesn't sound... I kind of like that plan. Forerunner for a Dusk Legion Zealot. Or we can start Forerunner for Forerunner. Forerunner for a Forerunner for a Forerunner. We never hit lands doing that, though. I'm going to go for the Dusk Legion Zealot. I don't know if that's right. Maybe we should have just played a Famished Paladin right there. Probably not, with him having cast down and just shooting our Forerunner. Probably thinks we're definitely you know, a budget Vampires list. Gift of Paradise, that's fine. Again, we're looking for a land. Not a land. I guess we let the cat out of the bag here. Pull our wand from its sheath and Wingardium Levioso. I probably said that wrong. Some of you big fans out there are gonna be like, it's Leviosa. Sorry. Bad joke. Alright, so all the colors. Definitely got all the colors now. Land off the top. Come on. It's Ashiok. I'm okay with this. Ashiok's alright. Yep. What'd you get? He milled land, Mortify, Sorin, Sorcerer's Wand. We need land. Like, if Inventor's Fair was still in Standard, you could board the Weatherlight for Inventor's Fair. Because it's historic. I think it's historic. No, maybe you can't. I think it's in... I think you can... I don't know. So I think we gotta attack Ashiok here. So now if he upticks Ashiok, then it's going to be really easy for us to kill it, but he's also got like a billion mana, and he can pretty much do anything he wants. Only thing we can do is continue to play Militia Buglers and wait for that next land. I mean, I guess I could Famished Paladin and go ahead and equip and just get ready for if we hit the Sorin. If we hit the land for Sorin, we can go from there. Not hitting these land drops is pretty serious. And Forerunner doesn't really help a lot in that situation. Casualties of War, that's a boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, opponent. Alright. Whatever. He got our black source, he got just all the things. I can't play Forerunner. I guess it's just Militia Bugler. And then kill Ashiok. Attack him. I mean, if you have fungal infection, I'm going to be mad for not swinging with both. Although he could kill one, block the other, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Yeah. Brutal. Golgari Finebroker. Think I'll have another Ashiok. Well, you just get another Ashiok. Go ahead and play it. What you waiting on? Yeesh. Give me a Prison Realm off the top. Do we have Prison Realms in the sideboard, in it? I guess we need Mortify. Our last Mortify. We've got one left. No? No Mortify? No? Too good for that? Alright, well, we're going the other plan now. Yeah, this is we're now on the plan. Like 3 Sorcerer Swans are in the graveyard. Perhaps I should have boarded the Weatherlight, but we're now on the plan of I need to play Paladin into Paladin. Like I need vampires. We need vampires. Like, we didn't get to search because of Ashiok, which doesn't bother me. I was thinking about not searching anyway. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. He's already milled all my combo pieces. I don't have black mana anymore. Just get out of here, dude. Want nothing to do with what you got going on over there. I guess I have to have Prison Realm. Forerunner of the Legion's not the greatest in the world, considering we can't search our library for things. Take out, board the Weatherlight, maybe even aid the Fallen. And just try to stay aggressive here. Probably didn't get those cards out. I didn't. So we're running too many. I hope we got lands in this hand. What? Whatever. I need a black source and a Sorin in the next couple turns, and I need our opponent to just do nothing. Alright, so we need to draw black source and we need to draw Sorin in the next like 3 draws. If we do that, we got the game. It's just nice and easy. That ain't it. That ain't it. Alright, so black source and then Sorin on top. That's not it. Not it. There were things. If we hit a Sorin, Sorin has lifelink. Sorin will deal damage to him or a Planeswalker. It'll untap. We just need to hit the Sorin. One step closer. Oh. So Ritual Soot does work. Grow from the Ashes does work. I think he's closest to be able to cast Ashiok, so So at least equipping this way, we're more aggressive. Oh, I should have tapped at the end of turn. I'm a genius. Black Source, come on! Swamp. Swamp. Put that in the graveyard. Yeah, I missed a point of damage here by letting the turn pass. Let's see. May not get the combo off, but I mean, we may at least stay aggressive on our opponent being choked. Choked on manas. Alright, so what can we take out? Prison Realm's pretty decent. Although, he can make me sack it. So maybe I just don't want it. Let's submit like that. Just run this back. Okay, here we go. Sorcerer Swan into Famished Paladin. Sure. I mean, we get the beginnings. Oh, look, another wand. We just need to hit land Sorin. And then our opponent to not interact with us. There's the land. Sorin? If we hit Sorin, I equip and we go for the turn 4, right? I think that's like the only thing we can hope for. Seeker Squire, that's not what we're looking for. I mean, I'll play Seeker Squire though because it'll allow us to pitch something that we don't want off the top. Board the Weatherlight. That can help us get Sorin. I'll put that on top. We have nothing else to really do this turn, so I'm just going to go ahead and play the extra Sorcerer Swan. Might as well. I mean, it's 3 points of damage. He does need to worry about it. Next turn we can equip, I guess. Ritual of Soot. This is okay. I mean, because if we hit the Sorin, then we can always like play Sorin and down tick. Oh, come on. Whatever. Whatever. It happens. I mean, he got there. It took him a while, but he got there. Ashiok. There goes our Famished Paladin. Militia Bugler. Don't really need Chupacabra, but I'll take the Seeker Squire. We can Seeker Squire next turn, see if we can get a land, and then see if we can also Militia Bugler afterwards. I mean, if he's spending cards here, that's good, right? Like, that's what we want. We Seeker Squire, and I mean, he's just milling us out. So we hit a land anyway. So Squire, Explorer, Sorin. Yeah, we'll put that on top. Now I'm not wanting to Militia Bugler. I don't want a Militia Bugler with Sorin on top. Oh, man. Ah, Ashiok. I should have Militia Buglered anyway. Just to put the Sorin further down so he had less likely of a chance to exile it with Ashiok. Ashiok's just going to get me here. Although if he down ticks Ashiok, I get to kill Ashiok on the backswing. I guess it's not that horrible. Yeah, that's bad. Ashiok just does work. Casualties of War are going to destroy everything. He gets rid of my one white source. Ashiok's gonna. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this deck. All right, so yeah, we would have been able to Militia Bugler. Militia Bugler would have shown us nothing. We would have pulled nothing off of Militia Bugler. Yes, good scoop, ladies and gentlemen. That was a good scoop. Moving on. So we got the Paladin combo to go off once. Nothing else seems to be lining up too well. Maybe we should try to play like much longer games and then try to do more of it all at once. So maybe we can try that this turn. I think we're playing it right, but it can't seem to get it to go off. Our opponents seem to have answers to everything. Alright, one more opponent, one more game. Go get some lunch, come back, we'll play some arena. Seems like a good day. Seems like a good date. No? No opponent? Nobody? Nobody? Alright. We'll give it about another minute here. That's about all I've got. And then I'm going to go eat lunch and come back and play some arena. Yep. It's my plan. No? Nothing? Alright. So, feedback on the deck. Chat pretty much has the consensus that we need more ways to give the Famished Paladin lifelink. We seem to be able to get the Sorceress one and the Famished Paladin more often than we can get the Sorin. Board the Weatherlight's interesting. It'll get 2 parts. The Forerunner of the Legion will get 1 part. I actually don't know if I like the little Vampire sub-theme, Seeker, Squire, that sort of thing. I like the Vampire sub-theme better than I like the Seeker, Squire, Militia Bugler. Militia Bugler doesn't really get any portion of the combo, so I'm a little confused about this card. I get that it's got some other value, but it's not the card I would look for in Famished Paladin combo deck. Like, I want to have these combo pieces, or I want to be able to have, like, to get redundant portions of them, and I just think that or redundant, copies of them, and I think that Militia Bugler is a little bit in the wrong direction for Famished Paladin combo. Aid the Fallen seems like it's actually everything you want, because you get to play out your combo, they destroy it, then you get all of your stuff back. So I really like that play. So I like this tech right here. I like that, and would probably use that if I was trying to, refine this deck and take it beyond budget. That's something else we've got to consider. Dev built this deck on budget, so like, instantly if you're going to start upgrading it, you upgrade the lands, maybe some Tithe Takers, some things like that. Tithe Taker was one of the ones that Dev actually suggested might be decent in the deck, and maybe that would be a good route to go. And if you were going to do the Tithe Taker plan, maybe you get rid of a couple Forerunners of the Legion. I don't think we really need 4 Forerunners of the Legion. Again, I don't like Forerunner cutting off the top of my library, so now I can no longer cast. I can no longer have the opportunity to draw lands, and sometimes that's exactly what you're wanting to do. And if your play is Forerunner, then if you use Forerunner, you can't get the land next turn. So that's always a little bit of a hindrance with Forerunner. So, but overall, we did get the deck to go off once, and again, it's still the same old Famished Paladin combo. Requires multiple pieces, and we just don't have like the greatest ways in the world to go get those pieces. So the deck still remains an infinite combo in standard that is accomplishable by turn 4 if your opponent cannot interact and you have all 3 pieces of your combo. So turn 4 kill in standard, it is still possible with combo. There's other ways to do it, but this is one of them. Dev, thanks for doing everything you do, man. So like, keep making decks, we'll keep playing them. Everyone that joined me this afternoon, thank you. We're cutting it a little short because there's just like nobody playing MTGO, and we're gonna move over to MTGA. So like, if you guys want to join us for like just grinding some ranked, we're gonna be doing that here in just a little while. So hope to see you all there. My name's Eric. You've been watching Sideboard MTG. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more content. Give that thumbs up button to help us get into other people's feeds, so more people get to see the channel. If you want to share the video, right? Like, you know, somebody who likes combo decks, maybe they can work and refine on the deck. All in all, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. We'll see you next time here on Sideboard MTG.